He's obsessed with you. Even if he swore off love for the rest of his life, there is no escaping it. You are forever branded onto his soul. You might be wondering, how can this be when he doesn't even know me? How could he be obsessed with someone who's not even real? Because you are a figment of his imagination. The man that you're dealing with has not yet been fully born. And while he may not yet know it, he feels something missing inside himself. Like a shadow cast behind him, it refuses to stay in the shadows. Your absence will always follow him around. It clings to him like a ghost. You see, every man is born with potential. There is good and bad in all of us. But when we are children, our parents only focus on the good. They don't want to deal with the bad, so they repress it and suppress it. Then that part of us goes underground and comes out in different ways later in life. That is our shadow, that which has not seen the light of day. And according to Jungian psychology, what we resist in ourselves becomes a part of our persona. We put up a front so the world doesn't see that which we deny about ourselves. It's why so many men become experts at hiding their pain. Men are conditioned from a young age to be strong and not show weakness. And then you came along. You saw through all of that. You looked him in the eyes when no one else did. And the moment that he thought he could hide nothing from you, he felt the need to run away. His ego was shattered. It was crushed because he knew that he had to face his truth. He couldn't keep living a life surrounded by people who didn't know him at all. And then he left. He tried to escape his shadow. But the moment that he took a step back from the darkness, you entered his life again. It's almost as if you were sent as a sort of test. To see if he could handle seeing his darkness reflected back at him, you represented everything that was good in life, the very things that he denied in himself. Love, connection, empathy. This time when he ran straight into his own shadow. He couldn't find love anywhere. No matter where he went, he was alone. And when he looked around, he saw nothing but hatred, superficiality, and deceit. He felt disconnected from everyone around him. Now, let me explain. Every human being seeks union. That's the main goal of life, a form of individuation. It's coming into wholeness, integrating the conscious and unconscious aspects of oneself, and becoming one with the universe. It's about coming to understand that we are connected to all others, that there is no separation. But he didn't want to do the work. He didn't want to integrate his shadow. So now his life is a testament to the destructive forces of avoiding self-knowledge. This is why you have to remember that a man is defined by his absence. What a man is what he's not. What a man isn't is what he is running after. Now, if you truly understood these ideas, you would realize that he'll never stop chasing after you. Why? Because the more that he grows, the more that he has to confront his shadow. And the more he confronts his shadow, the more he has to grow. In other words, the more that he becomes whole, the more that you appear in his life. But there is a difference between healthy shadow materialization and unhealthy. If you think about it, in a way, every human being is a projection of our psyche. We are the ones creating them. We are the ones giving them power. And that's exactly what he's doing. He sees you as a projection of his own psyche, an aspect of himself that he wants to destroy. That is why he is constantly trying to hurt you, to harm you, to make you suffer. But the more that he tries to destroy you, the more that you grow. It's almost as if you feed off his negativity, off his desire to hurt you. In fact, you could say that he's addicted to hurting you. He needs to feel that pain because it's the only way that he knows how to feel alive. Do you see where I'm going with this? In order for him to be free of you, he would have to integrate his shadow. And that means facing the pain of his past, the traumas he suffered, the things that happened to him as a child that made him believe that he wasn't worthy of love. There's a quote that reads, "No tree can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell." To attain the highest state of enlightenment, one must first go through the lowest states of suffering. And that's exactly what you represent to him. You are the key to his salvation. But he doesn't see that. Instead, he thinks that you're holding him back. He thinks that you're stopping him from reaching his fullest potential. But in reality, you are the only thing that can set him free. I know that this is hard for you to hear, especially if you have never studied philosophy or psychology before. But please listen to me. You are his greatest gift. He just doesn't know it yet. That is why you should never validate yourself based on another person's opinion. You should not seek love from anyone. The only love that you should seek is the love that comes from within. It's called agape. It's unconditional love. It's a love that doesn't depend on anything outside of ourselves. What happens when we allow ourselves to feel empty inside? When we repress our emotions? When we become addicted to instant gratification? We become lost. And when we're lost, we seek external sources of validation. We become obsessed with other people's opinions of us. We become so desperate for love that we're willing to do anything to get it. But the irony is that in doing so, we lose ourselves. We forget who we really are. We forget our true nature. That is why the most important thing you can do for him is detach yourself from his validation. That is the ultimate form of love. It's selfless. It's not attached to anything outside of itself, and that includes you. You cannot control how he reacts to you. You cannot control whether or not he stays with you. All you can do is control how you react to him, how you respond to his actions. So whenever he does something wrong, whenever he hurts you, don't retaliate. Don't try to fix him. Just walk away. Whenever he tries to hold you back, whenever he tries to limit you, don't argue with him. Don't try to convince him that he's wrong. Just walk away. Whenever he ignores you, whenever he leaves you hanging, don't chase after him. Don't try to win him back. Just walk away. Each time you do that, you are freeing him a little bit more. You are allowing him to face his demons and come out stronger on the other side. And when he finally realizes what he's been missing all along, when he understands that you are the key to his salvation, that's when he will come back to you, not because he needs you, but because he loves you. And when that happens, you'll know that you have done your job. You'll know that you have freed him from his obsession. When you finally detach yourself from his validation, when you stop seeking his approval, that is when you will truly be free. That is when you will finally be able to love yourself. And when you do that, his obsession with you will shatter like glass. He'll finally be able to see you for who you are, a beautiful, radiant being full of light and love. And in that moment, he will realize that he can't live without you.